and look at that. Very Twilight Zone. Oh, here ends the lesson, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, very Twilight Zone-ish. So, what are we doing tonight? Well, sorry that everything started a little bit later than normal. I've got a few things that are on the pipeline. So let me show you the pipeline. So we've got this. It's just sitting there. Don't you worry. We've got heaps of opal to cut. Look at that. All of these are opals which have got some kind of shine. Those ones are questionable. These ones, they might have shine on them. We've got so much opal, so much shine. But look over here. So I've been having a little bit of trouble with the secondary stages, and so that's not helping in all of my cutting adventures, is it? Because I need to try and get a jar full of rubs done. Look at this. Jar full of rubs. These guys sitting there ready to go on dop sticks. And this, I've just glued this thing on with a backing pad. I think that that's going to make it an awful lot better, but I don't know for sure. We'll see. We'll just have to see. But hopefully life will be much better. Like the guy said, things can only get better, can only get better, can only get better. So anyway, what does that mean for all of this? Zooming into the, ooh, Dr. Phil does opals. So exciting, so exciterating. Oh, I'm going to close this door because I know the birds are going to interfere. Got me drinky poo. Put my dinner in the oven. I'll take this, put it into the bin, can't be bothered. Right, I think that is all of the stuff done. So all I need to do now is cut me a few opals. Yay. So, yeah, we're full, we're nearly at max. So do you want to, I think we're going to do a startup sequence. So you can imagine all of the music, turning on the valve. The water's going on. Water activated. Isn't this exciting? Pushing the button. Machine activated. Pushing nose. Beep. Philip activated. What have we got today? We've got a couple of very interesting opals. Show you this one. That's right, it's shiny and sandy at the same time. So this one may or may not work. I'm going to have a great deal of fun finding out. High risk. What I've also got here is I've got the usual list of things. If you don't know what I'm doing now, here we go. I've got a few Sunflash, Total Gamble, Clear Crystal Opal. No colour, but interesting. Some colour. One tiny point of epic colour. I've added that one. And of course we've got epic opal. So if I think it's an epic opal, I'll put that down, like so. And we'll begin to cut and we'll see if I'm right. And as my opinion changes on what the opal is, I will change the card accordingly. Seeing I put the epic opal down, have a look at this bad boy. At some point, it's so epic that it seems illegal for me to show it to you at all. Here we go. Look at that. Now we'll zoom into it. Look at all that flash sitting in there. Beautiful, beautiful stone. So I reckon this one's pretty much slam dunk for epic opal. So let's get cracking on it, shall we? So what I'm doing is I'm setting it up so that the camera angles are well to the left. Hopefully it's going to settle down a bit. Oh, did you? Probably because I stuffed up. I tried to get it going, and then it said, "Oh, I'm waiting to do something." But congratulations on your notification, and thanks for the like. I presume it was you. So this one, in case you hadn't recognised it, it definitely has got Caleb's nose prints all over it. It's actually a little bit brighter than most of his other work, so maybe it's not as recognisable, but it is certainly an astonishment, this one. It's a Bailey. I should probably write that in my flashcards, shouldn't I? It's a Bailey stone. Been chatting with a few other vendors, and so if they choose to give or I choose to buy from them, I might have to put some other cards up as well. That'd be fun. There's a dude by the name of Riley Gunn. He's a great guy. I'm happy to buy off him. I'm happy to put up a card for him. Yeah. So, do you know who Bailey Opals is? Gilbert? Because if you do, he sells this stuff. He's got some ads out at the moment for this kind of stuff. I bought it off him, and I'm perfectly happy to spruik it for him because he did me a few favours. Oh, okay. Well, Google Bailey's Opals at some stage and you'll see what he's selling. This particular rock is literally one of the rocks that was on his YouTube stream. It's an opal, of course. By the way, I'm not actually advertising. It's just that I like the dude. Well, I am advertising, but I'm not, you know, paid to do it. Hopefully soon I will be, actually. Yeah. Sometimes the dude actually comes up on the stream, so you never know what's going to happen. I know, but I'm trying to say I'm not getting money for doing it. I'm just being nice. Well, that sounds bad too. I'm endorsing myself now. I just put myself into a spoken hole. I totally agree. That's better. So what she said. That's what she said. I was formulating something and I nearly called you Estelle, Adele. Try saying that 3 times fast. In your endo, Adele. I presume you did that deliberately. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to explain innuendo sometimes is referred to as the Italian suppository. So I presume you've never heard someone actually respond to innuendo with in your endo. So there you go. So basically, I think I'm spending this live stream only opening my mouth to change feet. But be careful, it's shedding bits. Don't want to shed too many bits for obvious reasons. Pretty much. I am sometimes surprised that any females speak to me whatsoever, but it's all innocent. Well, mostly innocent. If I say something mildly suggestive, it ends up awful. If I say something normal, it ends up awfuler. Right. I'm reasonably certain that all those people tune in just to go, I wonder what crazy crap he's going to say this time. Oh look, he insulted Eskimos. Or Inuit people. I just insulted Eskimos. Again. Oh, I'm done. It's just like our Indigenous population. Can't say Indigenous anymore. First Nations is better. I have no idea what to call these people anymore. Happy to call them whatever they want to be called. I just don't know what that is. They're probably just going, yeah, I don't care what you call me. Just give me my land back, brother. Yeah, a long time ago it was Koori, but like that's actually I think an individual group, so I don't think you can do that. Don't even think it's a nation. But what would I know? I really am, like there's 600 of these things. And unless you've been studying it and been a part of it, you're not going to know. G'day, Gilly. It's the usual. I'm accidentally insulting people. Whoa! So I think I'll stop with that one. But you can see, maybe you can't. Let me just, maybe you can now. Look at that, absolutely stunning. But it seems if my ability to like say the wrong thing matches my ability to cut opals, we'll have a great evening. Look at that. So we'll do this guy next. This is a lightning rigger, but let's just see what it does because it's a little bit dodge. But it's got nice colour, so we'll try that one out. And the magic colour. I just put retouch on. Hopefully that does a better job of showing the colour. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh. Okay. I so hope that this opal is contiguous because I just saw something amazing. Alright. If you've got them, smoke them. If you believe in it, pray to it. If you have one, flip it. Just up the top here as well. What are we gonna do? Alright, so we got this area which is nice, this area which is nicer, and this area which is nicer off. So go very gently, carve it in, see what goes on, because of course there's no point in having just that one little piece, so you may as well risk everything. You could have had it all. Some person sings that, I can't remember her name. So it's already in drop shape, it's just, is it gonna survive the cut? Very lightly caresses it with the Dremel. Now, it may have to be one of these really weird ones where there's one stone which I sold years ago. I call it the Hanging Garden stone because it looked like the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. This looks like a very similar setup. So what I'm doing is I'm just gently going around the sand. What, Adele? No doubt it was a part of the conversation that happened a while ago, and now we're all catching up to each other. That happens. Ah. Well, there are a few famous gillies out there. obviously Adam Gilchrist. And in case you're interested, I think it's okay, I won't get doxed, but my full name is actually Philip Hughes. So if you are into cricket, you will know that there is actually a Philip Hughes out there who is, well, not looking as healthy as me. Oh yeah. So basically what's happened is I think some of the water's gotten into the guts of the Dremel, and so it's bridging the what do you call those shifting ones? Potentiometer. So I think the water's gotten into the potentiometer. Not happy at all. Well, the funny thing about it is, well, I mean, there's so many like Hugheses out there. Like the captain who resigned from the cricket team in the 80s was Kim Hughes. There's of course Big Merv Hughes. What about Big Merv? Yes, him too. He's a hero, that man. Oh, come on, turn it up, Bill. He might be to you. Well, he's got a lot of guts. Well, he eats too much food. Hey, you guys. That one. But But the thing that scares me about it is not the fact that I look like him. I don't know if I do or not. As the old limerick goes, my face, I don't mind it because I'm behind it. The people in front get the jar. It's a happy man. How you doing? Still happy? Okay, we might lose that bit, but hopefully we won't lose this bit. What I'm doing at the moment is actually more talking than opal cutting, because procrastinating on a stone like this is a pretty good idea, because good chance it's going to be powder. I think we're going to get somewhere with it. That underneath looks good. Under the green, under the green. This opal I'll go for. If you turn it over, take it from me. I think I'm gonna cut it here, because this is inducing a lot of fear. I don't want sand blowing, but at least the blue's glowing under the green. Bum-a-da-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum-bum. One of these instances where experience is a teacher. I really would like to have a nice big opal, but I knew it was not possible. So I just gently cleaved off a smaller section. Even so, this small section is providing enough headaches. Yeah, a little flint. Sorry, I was concentrating. Tell you what, I'll just say it anyway. It sounds like I'm trying to marry her off, but no. My daughter will be happy to know that the happy man's on, is what I was trying to say. I think you're her favourite subscriber. Favourite of my subscribers. Hard to say, and I probably put my foot in it, so situation normal. Yeah. Exactly. You're like, me got good stats now. Okay, so I'm going to put that on the dop stick because I don't think there's much more good I can do with it. There's certainly a lot more work required, but it's dangerous doing that. Oh, that's mean. Oh, dear. You tell that to all the subscribers. So that's what we're looking for now. It's all right. You'll always be special to me, mate. Okay, so what I've got to do here, I'm going to change the card because I think that this is colour, not epic colour. If it goes epic, I'll change it. Here we go. Now, I've been saying this for 2 days, but I've done the math and I've had a look at the count. I'm seeing 61, which has gone down to 46. That doesn't matter too much. But if I keep this kind of rate up for an hour, that will mean that I'll get roughly 10,000 people at the end of the sesh. And I have, I think, 6,000 to go before I've had 1 million viewers or 1 million views. So about 2/3 of the way through this session, one of you will go on and you will be my 1,000,000th viewer. Oh yeah, I'll post the view count in the in the community tab, and you can have a look for yourself. So win, lose or draw, if it only is 1,000 even, That sounds weird. Only 1,000. 6 months ago, I would have been happy. I go, woo, 1,000. It's got its ups and downs. Fortunately, I know it sounds weird, but a lot of the people who are watching at the moment are lurkers, and that's a good thing because, like, I can still talk to people. Because if you have a situation where the chat is going at 1,000,000 miles an hour, I've got to cut the opals and read the chat. It would be impossible. I can scroll up at the moment because it goes slowly enough. The day will come when that can't happen. And then I'll be like, I may as well be a snob because I'll be acting like one because I can't read all of the messages. So once again, I'm enjoying the situation as it is. Like, I'm growing, I'm doing quite well. I'm nearly at the point where I can monetize the channel. But at the same time, I can still talk to people and people can still talk to me. So I'm big enough to be happy, small enough to be personable, I don't know. Yeah, you're allowed to. I mean, this is YouTube, and it's there for your enjoyment, and I'm putting out the channel there for your enjoyment. I hate saying like and subscribe because it sounds like you're commanding people to do something with their leisure time. I'm thinking of upgrading this. See what happens when I just roll this guy in a bit. Colours underneath as well. There is a crack, so maybe it's just too small to be epic. Yeah. At the moment, I'm going to suggest it's too small to be an epic opal. I think it's just a coloured opal. Might have to write down another card, tiny but mighty. Oh, really? Is it the curiosity mine? Nah. It's okay. So basically what happens is that people go on and off all the time. And also, the algorithm doesn't keep you on people all the time. Like, I lose viewers to the algorithm, not because the viewers don't like me. I mean, the viewers cannot like me, that's okay. Well, it's not okay, but I presume it happens. But, like, I know for a fact that I used to watch Roy's Rocks all the time. And I'm perfectly happy to watch Roy's Rocks. And there's also another guy by the name of Phil as well. The Opal Mills. And, both of those people, I was talking to them pretty much every day for a little while, and they're gone off my feed. I haven't seen the Kiwi. Why don't you pop his channel into here somewhere, and then the other lurkers here can go and have a look at his channel as well. Yeah. If you enjoy lurking on it, just pop it in the chat. And the 60 people who are currently there, don't all go away. You can go away in, dribs and drabs. Don't depress me. But go and have a look, most certainly. And if you're going to go all at once, like before you go. Give me something. I think I got an extra like, so that's alright. I think I was 3, I moved up to 4. Ever since this darn Dremel cut my finger off, can't count anymore. Well, hopefully yeah. We see, the thing is, I could also reach out to them when next time I go to Lightning Ridge and say, you know, how's it going? I'll film your mine. We'll do a live stream together, something like that. I would suggest a good idea, yeah. Yeah, because they're Cooper opals, they're nice and white. Eventually this one will be in a drop shape, so it won't look like teeth as much. Yeah. I'm wondering, this might end up being round because I can see a little bit of a defect in here. So I'm just figuring out whether it's turned into a circle or an oval cab. At the moment it's just a slightly uneven oval. Just a fat drop. Yeah, that back material is certainly punishing me. Had I known, I would have cut it early. You know how I say cut early to avoid all your troubles, blah blah blah. Well, I would have had a whole separate opal. That's okay. Sometimes this just happens and you end up with a small one. And yeah, before you even ask, it could have been avoided. Yeah, I could have cut it. I could have done a whole heap of things. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. You can't uncut the opal. So having said that, doesn't look too bad. So, you know, I'd say this is quite a high dome, so maybe 150 bucks, something around that region. Because it's got an awful lot of shine to it. So that's ready to go into the dot. Well, hang on, let's have a look at the zoom. I think we've still got some issues down there, haven't we? Let's have a look. Got to keep going. Hate that. It's See, if I'd have known about it, I would have cut it in half right at that spot, but didn't know about it, so I just happily ground it away. And then I said, oh, there's a little bit of an issue here, cut that off. Oh, there's an issue here, cut that off. It was the same issue, so I could have cut it right where the issue terminated to get a nice half opal, and then I could have made something of the remainder, but I didn't because I didn't know. But I think it's good news for the armchair generals among you, because one or two of you could have been yelling, no, cut it to the left, to the left. You might have been right. Armchair general vindication. Woohoo! Yeah, it'll shine up nice. All right, let's zoom in again. There's a little spot there that'll come out, I think. We're good. All right. That one depressed me, so I'll reshape it later. Let's move on to another one. Let's try this bad boy. This one could well be one of those amazing opals that does the things that we want it to do. You can see all the holes, and that sand is the exciting bit because it's clear underneath that sand, which tells me that there's a chance that we've got all that beautiful multicolored faceted bullcrap. So let's go carve into it and see what we can find. First things first, of course, clear up the issues that you can see. I think I may have to, well, we'll carve through this first because I want to know, is that connected? So we'll have to just get rid of some of the mystery, not go around the side and then go, oh, there might be a colour bar. Ooh. Everyone keep watching. Don't you dare not watch, because you'll never find out. Not one of those stones, I'm afraid. We'll have to just go straight to the chase. In the DAGS dictionary, I do believe they talk about cutting a stone, or not cutting a stone, but like doing anything reality television wise, you know, and then, you know, Bob might be marrying Sue, or Sue might be telling him about that sordid affair, something like that. They're about to say it, and then it cuts to an ad. So in the DAGS dictionary, they refer to that as script tease. I think that's quite a good one. But this is not a script tease opal, because it just says, well, you've got to get the material off and see what's going on at this point here where my thumb is, or else you're not going to be able to get anywhere. So no mystery for you, just straight out, there it is. It's like going to the strippers and boom, there you are. Have a good gander. I think you picked the wrong time to say I hate when that happens, mate. I know what you were talking about. Well, now it's teasing us, so there you go. If you've been reading through the chat, I've been putting my foot in it all night, so, you know, may as well just enjoy it. Do I suffer from insanity? No, I enjoy every minute of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally carve it until the defect's gone, and then we'll work out what way to slice the opal, because there's going to have to be a slice taken. Just don't know exactly how yet. It looks as though I'm going to have to take off that section just along there, but I might not have to. Oh, we'll just see. Something will happen. Some issue will show up which will force my hand. You'll see. Okay, so that bit's going, zooming in. Right, so that brown bit at the top, it remains brown no matter which way we point, so let's do it. Oh, going heart-shaped, isn't it? It is too. Do we carve a heart? Something to ponder. Do we carve a heart? I've also noticed that the colour is returning, so I'm going to grind it back rather than cut it like I normally do, because I think we've got some goodies here. Might have even grooved too hard into it. We'll see. Now, I am not trying to carve a heart. Just let me point this out at this point in time. I'm not trying to carve the heart. I'm just sitting there as the opal wants it. This is what the opal wants. This is not what I want. So we'll see what it looks like once we've finished with this defect, and we'll see if it's shaped enough, or will we just cut it into a cab. Cabs are far easier. Interesting. Well, keep going. Okay, so what have we got here? We got an Enigma wrapped in a bacon sandwich. I think a lot of people do, actually. I think it's very ASMR. I don't even know what ASMR stands for, and I don't really want to know because I suspect the R is for rude. ASMR, a sound made rude. Alright, I'm just going to have a look at what's going on here because I don't want to have sand going all through it. All through it. So if someone wants just me to get the sound of this saw cutting and just put it on a loop and make a podcast, do you reckon people will be happy with that? Could even cut it into different sections so that it sounds randomized. Probably won't do that because the lurkers will stop lurking. They'll just go and get their sound from the podcast. Now, I don't know if this is going to become good opal or not, but do you know what I'm doing? I'm going full hard on it. Hopefully I can. So I've even got the little, put the heart cleavage in it, so there's no going back now. So far, just looking at what I need to do, it is still a little bit asymmetrical. Let's have a look at the asymmetrical. Come back here. Right, so I need to think I need to carve the right in a bit. These are a bit tough to do sometimes. Okay, back we go. That's that bit done. And then we kind of have to get rid of that bit, and get rid of that bit, get rid of that bit, get rid of that bit. And then kind of angle the point a bit. Angle a bit. Right. At the moment I only care about symmetry. We'll get the majority of the heart carving done later. Once you're getting into the finer details, it's a pain because you can easily upset the apple cart here. I know it's just a hard, sometimes it's ridiculously hard just to get the symmetry right. Yeah, it might look like Mickey Mouse. Yeah. Let's have a look on the other side. No, not on the other side. Let's just, whilst we're here, okay, there. What does it look like on the other side now? Have I... No, it's good. Okay. Not bad. Right, so I'll dot that and polish it up. It might have some flash in the sun, which is good. There's a quick one I can do here. It won't be a magnum opal, but it will be pretty good. Looks like I've nearly done a lot of cutting on it. Nearly finished it sometime before. So it shouldn't take too long to fix this. The back gives it away, it's a lightning ridge. And look at how the stone's rolling. Not well. I don't know where this came from, but I have a feeling that I did it recently. I seem to have some memory about it. There we go. I'll dot that. Another one completed. That was an epic, but we won't worry too much about it. What I'm doing now is I'm looking through these stones here. So that one, no. Thank you, Gilly. I think there's something here. Let me have a quick look. Just go and take it out onto the other light. See what I can see. Yep. Okay, this is a sun colour, but it's completely hidden, clandestine even. So let's have a look and see what happens when we carve through the tough exterior, other than staining everything. That's iron 3, ladies and gentlemen, which is highly mobile. The water will carry it away. Well, doesn't matter. You're going to bed, Gilly? All right, have a nice evening. Go to sleep. I think we'll have had our millionth view by now, by the way, so yay! See you, Gilly. Could have been you, Happy Man. You might have come in at exactly the right time. I don't know. And we'll never really find out. I don't think YouTube gives us that kind of data. Tell you what though, win, lose or draw, I'm getting hungry. I mean, the basic thing is, even if it doesn't happen tonight, which it probably will, I think we've probably already done it, but I can check, but I don't want to go off the stream. Because the, yeah, so YouTube and YouTube Studio, with which you do your stats, they actually have different levels of access to the server, and so like the numbers ping at different times. It's very, very, very strange. For example, have a look at how many concurrent views have happened in this particular stream. You'll find it's like 100 or something. It's nowhere near 100. It'll be in the thousands. It's a very cricket score at the moment for likes and views. It's 44 for 4. Means the batting team's in trouble. If you're Australian, you'll know what that means. Are we going to see it in with a relatively lame opal? Here it comes. Here comes the colour. That's right, you're in Melbourne. Keep forgetting that. Yeah, well, it was hot, but then it got ridiculously cold in Sydney. We had storms last night. It's been all over the place. Been all over the shop, as we say in the classics. Oh, there comes the colour. I'm going to call this some colour because it's going to be hard to shape it up. But look at that. Look at this wonderful thing. Well, it doesn't matter. When I was doing my degree in land and water science, they were showing us a few of the models that are being used to predict, how the climate's going. Basically, all of the models predict greater variability over anything else. So that means you get more storms, bigger storms, harder to predict storms, that kind of thing. Okay, so I'll roll this bit in. Okay, I'm going to cut it in the middle because it's bowing anyway, so we'll see what this does. No, not a bad little snip, that. They're sort of my boys, if you know what I mean. So I've got that marvellous song in my head at the moment, and man, that marvellous song, I'll give you a hint. One of the lyrics is for season 91-92 is the lyric. I just lost a lot of opal just on the ground. So the Berlin Wall had only just fallen. And to a lot of people, that's ancient history now. Okay, so that is very, very slight colour. Not bad. But this is probably going to be just a light pair of earrings, $50 for the pair, I suppose. Maybe 60 if it's silver. 70 if it's gold. I don't think I'd bother putting gold onto this kind of thing. There we go. Lovely. That's all ready to be docked. Now, just so that you know, I'm looking at the opals that we've cut here. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 opals so far. That's actually quite a lot of opals. I'm up to nearly 115. Now, if you'll excuse me for 1 second whilst I figure out what I've done on the... Oh, there's carnage. Let me just get that. Welcome to carnage. Opal carnage. Yoink, 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 yoink. It's actually easier to see on the screen than it is to see in real life. But these just scattered on the ground. They were in one of the little cups that I keep for when things are going a little bit slowly. I go, well, everything's not working. I'll hunt through this little cup and see if I can find something nice. Well, this is also how the opals end up in the giant garbage bin over here. Here we go. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Oh, man. All the blood's rushing to my head. Can't keep this up. I might have an idea. A dangerous pastime, I know. For that crazy old coot is Belle's father, and his sanity's only so-so. The wheels in my head have been turning since I looked at that crazy old man. So what did we give up? This is what fell on the ground. Let's have a quick look at
That one did. Might cut that one. That one. We're going to start looking for Magnum Opal now too. So look, there's a nice one with a, yeah, that one. Oh, that suspiciously looks like that other opal I cut. Go and put that up, because I bet I know where that came from. Oh, this one's a curiosity. I'll cut that one first, and then we'll go for Magnum Opal. Right. Oh, thanks for the like, whoever did that. What I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to cut this one in half, see what it looks like, because it's got a little crack all the way down. So this is kind of like a bit of housekeeping. Take that one too. Oh, come on, don't do it again. Now pop these into here because they clearly can't behave themselves. Sorry, I nearly had a minor tragedy all over again. Grab that one. So this one's a bit of a gamble. I'll call it some colour just because I can't be bothered changing the thingy over. Now that appears to be a dark patch, which is kind of handy. What's under here? It's one of these teasers. It's not going to tell us exactly what it's doing. A few inclusions here, a little bit of colour there. Maybe it'll become a good opal, you never know. Just keep grinding away. Waste all of your time. Okay. Good night, my happy man friend. I hope you survive the sweltering Melbourne heat. Rock-a-bye, happy man on the treetop. When the wind blows, a scorching wind will heat Melbourne up. Thirty viewers do not like my voice. I went from 70 to 46. So happy man, he's probably gone now, but I'm going to tell you guys, you realise he said he's heading to his soft bed, which implies the existence of a hard bed. It's alright, guys. I'm not singing anymore. You can come back. Right. There it goes. Bit of a jump scare there. I'm gonna... Oh, hang on. Unbelievable. Let's go on this angle and see what happens, because I think we've got something. I was about to give up on it, but I had a look and I'm going, I can't give up now. What will it do? The irritation, of course, is that I've got literally hundreds of opals just sitting here ready to be cut. And these ones, they malinger a bit. They sit there and go, oh, no, it could be a good one. Could be a good one. You can't just stop now. It might be good. And every, like, 100th one that you do that with does end up being an absolute smasher. And so you're like, oh, that was good advice, little stony stone. Thank you very much for doing that. Goodbye, shame audience. I think they're all going to bed. I think they're all going to bed. What are we? 117. We've got to really start looking at that magnum opal now, because I think the Australian audience is going to go to bed, including me. I need to have dinner. It's a bit annoying. If this doesn't do anything, I shall abandon and move on to something else. Okay. I think we will gently discard this one. This one can head off to its soft bed. There you go. What's this one? This is the bit that I cut off it. I think we're probably going to leave this for another night. There might be something here. I'll just carve the sides off it and make it hit the roof of the... Yeah. Anyway. Mexican jumping opal. As per usual, an enigma. Doesn't just tell you there's something good here. So I'm going to try something. I'm going to do this. I'm going to slightly zoom out to there. Hopefully that's just a little bit zoomy outy. See what that does. Oh boy. I think I see something. Can this do magnum opal? Interesting. I wonder if it's this. I'll bet you it's just doing that. Do I dare try doing that again? Let's see. No. Well, maybe it does. I don't know. No. Okay, so let's go and look through some of our other ones. I'm not going to do that one, I don't think. I can try this one. Should have tried this one a long time ago. So we'll do that one. Quite possible people just like the close-up of the gem, I suppose. I'll do a test on that in a little while. Oh, now that's looking promising. Mr. Magnum Opal, maybe you will come now. Whee! Mexican jumping opal. Come back here, you little blatherskate. Okay, hang on. I found another one which went jumpy, jump, jump. And it's one I want to work on, so not that one. There you are. Goody, goody. Excellent. Right. But Mexican jumping opal first. I dropped my opal. Yeah, I saw what happened. He actually shuffled off the mortal coil, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I was really busy, but I did make a note of it. Sorry to hear. Well, maybe it's for the best. I know sometimes people go, whatever, but yeah. Can't remember what it was, but with brain tumors, they sometimes do that. They give them adrenaline to keep the tumor from growing too fast. But when the tumor starts to just overwhelm them, they stop the treatment, and the tumor just blasts all over them and takes them down relatively quickly. So it's a relatively comfortable way to go, but you know, don't think anyone wants it. Yeah, I understand. So the macabre details of how you treat cancer is not exactly what you're after at the moment. Oh, okay. All right. We'll discuss that another time, because it is an interesting topic, but it's certainly not one you probably want to deal with right at this point in time. Yeah, palliative care. So basically, they put it this way: they move it from treating the cancer to treating the pain, and there comes a point where it really doesn't matter if treating the pain is going to cause really bad effects, shall we say, because they're not coming back. So that's probably what happened. You can do that. I'll give you a hint, Adele. That number doesn't impress me. You can do better than that. Easy. I know. It's all good. Look. I understand what you're saying. I'll give you a bit of history of what happened to me. 6 or 7 years ago, I wasn't even earning 50k. My stipend for my PhD, what was that? I think it was 17,000. Right, and that was when my divorce all happened. So all of a sudden, I went from double income to pretty much nothing. Bit of a shock to the system. Things got, toxic like they sometimes do. I'm not trying to, go into that style of thing, but I can remember going into mediation. It got that bad in the middle of the city, and I had my house out in the suburbs of Sydney. It's quite an expensive house. I moved into it for various reasons. Won't bore you with the details. But I had all my financial details out with these mediators, and they say, well, okay, so what's your plan, mate? And I said, well, I'd like to keep the house. And they just laughed at me. The guy just, especially I remember this beardy guy, he laughed and laughed and laughed, and it was not a very nice laugh. Guess what? I'm keeping the house. Guess who's laughing now? I also, now, look, this happens all the time to me, and I don't understand why, but I'm keeping the house. But what I have heard is that in the next few months, mediation might be shutting down. So, like, I think it's going to get defunded or something, So, not only did I get my house, but I think the people who laughed at me are in trouble now. Yeah. The weird thing is that I don't necessarily, that's not how I roll. I don't like people getting into bad situations. I just know that sometimes, my Uncle Stephen, he said something really wise. He says, you've got to be really nice to people on the way up, because you're going to meet them on the way down. So, I mean, I believe in this thing called natural justice, and basically the general idea of that, similar to karma, but it's basically if you are extremely crappy to a lot of people, then eventually you're going to find someone who can be crappy back. The karma in the way that we do it at the moment, it's not quite the Buddhist karma, which is a way to cope with evil in the world. But the way we do karma is we say something like, you get your so you do something bad, you get repaid 3 times or something like that. To me, I think it's just an inevitable thing built into the universe. Because if you just sit there being crappy to people, eventually someone's just going to get sick of you and just kick you. But it works exactly the same way. Whoop. Welcome to the staring competition with Getting to you. I'm getting to you. It's all very predictable at this point in the night, isn't it? Go to Loki. Scratch her. She sticks her head upside down. Try to coax her out of the cage. She's going, that Max is going to do something. I'm not happy with this concept. I go over to Max. Max comes up to the middle, gives me a cute noise. There it is. Scratch Max. Loki gets out of the cage, like so. I will move over to scratch Loki in a minute. Max will get out of the cage, and then Loki will go, oh shit. Right. What I've noticed is that Max got a few feathers on his collar. Yeah, I'll get to you, Loki. It's okay. I'll get to you. I think she's getting better with her whole hello, Max, is what she said. Here we go. It's hard to scratch Max and keep the focus on Loki because Max can and will bite. All right, do you want to get out? Now, at this point, Loki goes in because she's had enough of Max. Max will now contemplate getting out, but will wait for me to grab a chair. Phil grabs the chair. I tap the chair. Max will now ignore the chair and get on top of the cage. Right. I think this is a well-orchestrated dance by now. Loki gives a nervous stare to Max. Possibly says hello, Max, but I don't think she will now because she just wants to spoil the effect. I'll give her a scratch, and then I'll close the cage to make sure that Max doesn't do anything naughty to Loki. And then I'll say something along the lines of, we respect the other gender around here, Max. Closes the cage door. Loki's happy with that concept for a little while. Until she's not. Halfway through me dealing with Max, we'll start fiddling with the cage stuff, indicating she wants to be out again. But we're going to move to Max for the time being. Whoop. Makes a cute noise. I'm going to tell him, Max, you're too high. I can't scratch you from there. Max will give me a non-comprehending look. I will go over here, try and grab the scratchy stick. In that time, Max will kind of shuffle nervously on his feet, try to get down. Yes, there we go. All right, what I will do is then drag out a chair, or maybe a perch. There's a mirror attached to this one at the moment, so I can't use that. More cute noises. Chair comes out, tap the chair. And he might give it a bit of a fly. You did see the birds, and I'm actually saying exactly what happens. Right, I'm going to walk over to here, and hopefully I'll be able to get a good shot of Max flying, because that's what we do around here. Oh, we'll sit down and tell Max to come over. Whoop, that looks a bit blurry to me. Max? Want to come over here? Do I need to incentivize this a bit better? This is a bit of the routine. Loki shouts out, Emma. Yeah. Well, you got scritching happening here, mate. So he's considering it. You know what yeah. Everyone around here knows that there's a cockatoo that shouts Emma. Whoop. Got to zoom out a bit because it's getting hard to hold the thing. But, oh, Loki's going absolutely knucking farts. I better go and sort that one out. Yeah, Max comes over. Loki has some second thoughts. Man, this is such a merry dance. Honk. I think this is the reason. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Maybe if you want the scritches, hello Loki. Maybe if you want the scritches, you need to go for a bit of a fly, because you haven't had a fly all day. I've been doing all sorts of things, and you've had to stay in your cage. Loki, you've had to stay in your cage too, but like you've chosen to stay in your cage. That's situation normal for you. Whoop. I reckon Max is actually quite clever. I think he's the smarter one. I mean, it's hard to tell because intelligence is a human construct. So, you know, what are they? They're birds. That's what they are. But I don't know. That Loki's mastered language a bit better, and Loki's also a bit more communicative. But Max can be communicative too. The hiss that he does is actually a form of communication which we use quite well. So Loki's "Hello, Max" is her saying "I'm uncomfortable." Her calling out Emma is "I just want attention," because that happened when during school times, basically trying to get them all out the door. I'd be yelling out "Emma," and so Loki's just caught on to that. As a matter of fact, she used to have "Emma, get your butt." Well, she knows to step up, but she's. I haven't been keeping a good handle on the stepping up, and she should be, instant step up the moment I put my finger in, and she's definitely not doing that, which is that's on me, quite frankly. I reckon Max will eventually step up, and I reckon Max will eventually step up better than Loki because Max and I have kind of an understanding. Loki, on the other hand, like, she's goofy, but she's also very independent-minded, I think. She just wants things her way. So in that context, very hard to gauge intelligence because Max and I, we just communicate a bit better, so maybe I'll think that he's smart. Want a scratchy poo? Yeah. See that? This guy thinks like a dude. He's like, I'll threaten you until you do what I want. She is. And she can be brokenhearted very easily, which is very sad. Like, you know, sometimes that Emma call is a bit heartbreaking. No, that was a cat out there. Okay. Loki has an interesting relationship with the girls. She'll scratch them, and now Loki's actually starting to sit on Emma's shoulder a lot, which is kind of cool. But they tend to be you know that these birds, they tend to be a one-person bird. It's very hard for them to have more than one person in their immediate sphere. And so Loki's done a very good job, but if you have more than one person from, you know, quickly flitting from person to person, she'll get a bit bitey. So, you know, you've got to be careful. You've got to make sure the kids are nice and calm about it too. Yeah, I know. Well, it seems that, like, well, we don't worry about gender roles around here. Loki's a dude's name and, well, Loki's a girl. Max, well, he can do what he likes. Yeah. Well, Pony's quite taken with me. And speaking of which, I think we're going to finish this stream with a bit of a pony splat. Hey, Pony. She knows what's coming. Come here. Yoink. Splat. She's right in there today. She's managed to really get herself nooked in here. Hang on. There we go. She's tucked herself right in. Yeah. Chickens are smarter than people give them credit for. By the way, Boudica's still alive. All right. I'm exhausted. What's the time? It is close to 11, I'd say. Yeah. Max is doing his usual ineffective flirting techniques. You know what? He's got to be careful because Loki will bite his feet. Yeah, I know. Clean out the bottom of your cage. There's a few insects buzzing around at the moment. All right, so Pony, back in you go. Turn around, turn around, turn around. In you go. Good bird. There you are, Max. Do you want to say goodbye to everybody? Like and subscribe on your way out. Give me a scratch. That's very important. I like the scratches. Now, goodbye. He's going to give me lots of scratches once he's put his phone down. Have a great time, everybody. Dr. Phil out. See ya.